of Curatorial Affairs, Harrison Marcotte, and archivist Jesse Yeager. Harrison, Jesse,
Hey.
welcome back.
Hey.
Well, thanks for having us back.
You guys survived Art, Beer, and Wine.
We did.
Just barely.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Yeah, the weather was perfect. We had tons of people. Actually, it's funny. So it was supposed to rain, held off all day until right when we wanted people to leave. And
Yeah.
literally, like, it was like right at the time of closing, it started raining. And
Perfect.
It helped a ton. And then as soon as it was time to set out, to tear down, it stopped raining for a little bit. Then it started again.
And I'm sure you've been getting all kinds of feedback. I was out of state on the weekend.
Yeah.
But all I've heard about was how great it was.
Yeah, we've had a lot of really good feedback actually. Like, we had a lot more artists this year. Just kind of like, I think where the booths were set up, people really enjoyed it. And we're still getting the count on the amount of people we had, but we had a fair amount, several thousand.
Gets bigger every year.
Yeah.
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 The things I heard, they loved the local entertainment. They had sprinkled all over.
Yeah.
Huge variety of food and drink vendors, and tons of great art.
Yeah, the art side is something I know we definitely really tried to hit this year, and next year we're going to be doing it the same way, just really focusing on getting a lot more art vendors, local obviously, because we have so many. There is a huge arts community around here, just within Jackson and then the surrounding areas, with Ann Arbor and Lansing being so close nearby. There's a lot of resources there. So that's kind of what we're tackling this year, is trying to integrate the breweries and the food and the stuff that's like more like consumable fun versus the arts community. So yeah, we're really happy with how that worked out. I don't think we had, I mean, there's always hiccups in an event that big, but I can't remember anything really negative that happened. So it was great, I think.
Yeah, I got a report the day after, and it was 0 incidents, which is nice.
Yeah.
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 But then other than that, we've got, we just opened a new, not new, but totally redone. We totally redid our Andrews Gallery, which Jesse spearheaded.
Yeah.
And
What have you done to it?
So the Andrews Gallery of Wildlife Art, I don't know if you remember, it's
Birds.
birds. Yes, exactly. So I completely redid the gallery so that it's focused a little bit more on just Michigan birds. And there's information about where you can find those birds, what their diet is, what habitat they live in. So, I mean, we're in the Ellis Sharp Park, right, where there's thousands of birds.
Mm-hmm.
So why not come check out the bird sculptures and maybe see what might be around, and then go out into the park and take a pair of binoculars and see if you can find any of them in the wild.
I should come in because I often mistake geese and ducks. I can't.
Well, they're very similar. They are related.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you're in the family.
yeah, they both like water.
Yeah.
They both have wings.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
Right.
yeah,
And they'll steal your peanut butter sandwich.
Yes,
Yeah. Yes.
both will, definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like I've been bitten by geese. I've never been bitten by a duck though. So that might be something different.
They can be
Yeah.
aggressive.
Definitely tried to pet one as a kid, and
Yeah, that's a
did not-
mistake.
Yeah, did not like it. But what's really cool about this exhibit, and this whole collection in general, is the pieces. We've got some like world championship pieces in that collection. Andy collected a lot of fantastic things, stuff that looks like it's real.
I
It
think
looks like
it's real.
taxidermy.
Yeah, they
it
look
looks
like they're embalmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And while the collection does have some taxidermy, we actually don't have any out on exhibit. So that's always something that, when people come in and they see it, they think it's real, and then they get really close and they realize it's wood, or they read the label and see that it's wood, and that's always a really cool part. Was seeing like how surprised people get by that, by the intricacy and the carving, and yeah.
Amazing gallery. Check it out. What else is, because you're constantly refreshing up.
Yeah, we are. We've got a lot of moving pieces. So I know last time we were on, we talked about we've got a new history gallery that's open. So if you haven't been in yet, come see that. I think it's fantastic. I'm biased, but I think it's great. And we've had a lot of really, really good feedback including a lot of really good feedback from like a lot of the old guard who, were really involved in Ella in the past, and then, kind of distanced themselves and are now coming back. So that's been really great to see, personally especially. We're good. So now that these two are tackled, we still have that space exhibit, Space Journey to Our Future. It's our biggest exhibit.
Comes down in September, early
yeah.
September.
Yeah, so come see it before then because time goes really fast.
Yes, it does.
So if you want to see it, definitely come by and see it. And, we've got a lot of other really great exhibits at the same time.
We have a kind of a pop-up exhibit right now of Diane Washington's, all of her art and her brother Jerome's art. That's in the hallways, so that one's free. And then, of course, we have Art Alone coming up in September. So that's something to look forward to. Art Alone, I don't know if you know, but...
We have a piece. I don't know if it's right here right now, but every year we do get a piece here at JTV that is loaned, and then it goes on display at the museum along with all the other pieces.
Right. So it's cool because it's a great way to support the local children, right?
Yeah.
I had to go choose all of the artwork for the Art Alone program this year, and it was really difficult.
So the kids, they're competing to be in the program?
Sort of. I mean, it's a competition in the sense that we only have so much space. We can't take every kid's piece of art, right? So I try to be fair and take one piece from every school. Maybe, if there's like a school that is both elementary and middle or middle and high school, I'll do one from the middle school grades and one from the high school grades. But I have to choose between, 30 kids' artwork, and it's really hard because there are some really awesome children artists in this community.
Yeah, and they're really close. A lot of them, I mean, it's like, it's a hair.
Yeah, it took me hours to
Yeah.
decide.
Yeah. We've also got, so we right now our clock gallery, as it's known, it's the Alspice Never Enough Time gallery. That's closed at the moment for collections moving. We're going to be moving a lot of that stuff into one of our external buildings, like on a property, kind of reinterpreting that to be like a clock shop, so more people see it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's kind of honor Al's memory. So kind of reinterpreting that. So there's a lot of moving pieces. So if you haven't come by in the past few months, you definitely should, because there's new stuff already. What else? Oh, we got a food truck Wednesdays tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah. So swing by. It shouldn't be raining. It should be a blast.
it'll be hot.
It'll be
It'll
hot.
be hot.
It will be hot. But that's the best time, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it's 90, 95 degrees.
It's summer. This is what we live for.
This is,
I had to remind Adam that earlier today because he likes it cold.
yeah, we cry about it all March. And then when it finally gets here,
Well, we wanted it to get here, and it's here.
yeah.
And it's like when the sun goes behind the clouds, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
We
It's
get
not,
enough wind.
yeah, it doesn't feel like you're about to pass out when the sun goes behind the clouds.
Well, you can go in and out. You can,
Yeah,
sit
yeah.
under the tree. But you have because up the street they had Kona ice today. So if you got an ice cream or
Sure.
ice thing,
Think we will. I'm not positive.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Let's see.
oh, here's the list.
Yeah, let's look at it. Let's see if I'm wrong. Oh, wait.
Kona
Kona
ice.
ice?
you
Kona
got
ice,
Kona ice?
hey! Awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah. See? Yeah, so you have to come.
Yeah. And it won't be open tomorrow, but the granary was just redone, and it's almost done. We're redoing the awning, so it's actually going to be closed for a couple weeks. Like, we won't be hosting events in the granary, but once that awning's up, it's going to be completely reopened, and it's a brand new space. It's really cool.
It's really nice. Like they've really done a good job.
Yeah, I checked it out last time I was there, and it's amazing. It's like a cafe bar set up in the back.
Yeah.
So go sit on the granary patio tomorrow with your food and peek through the windows
Yeah.
to see what's different.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I overheard someone down in there just setting up, and he was on the phone. And I overheard him saying to whoever's on the phone with, he was like, it looks really good in here. I mean, it looked good before, but now it's like really good, like fancy good. So that was nice to hear.
Unsolicited, overheard
Yeah.
comments, always
Yeah.
the best. All right, tomorrow, Food Truck Wednesday at the Ella. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
You bet. Harrison Marcotte and Jesse Yeager from the Ella Sharp Museum. Next, we've got our